Hey there, fellow seekers of knowledge and success. Welcome back to the Calm Mind channel. I'm thrilled to have you here today because we're diving into a fascinating topic that holds the potential to transform your life. Get ready to explore the power of staying hungry and embracing foolishness. Now, we often hear the phrase stay hungry, stay foolish, but have you ever wondered what it truly means? In this video, we'll delve deep into the incredible power that comes from maintaining a hunger for knowledge, improvement, and success, while also embracing the seemingly foolish ideas and actions that can open new doors and spark extraordinary achievements. You see, staying hungry means more than just wanting success. It's about maintaining a burning desire for knowledge, growth, and progress. It's that insatiable curiosity that propels us forward, seeking new challenges, expanding our horizons, and pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible. But it doesn't end there. Embracing foolishness is equally important. Now, before you think we're advocating for reckless behavior, let me clarify. When we talk about foolishness, we're referring to that willingness to think outside the box, to take risks and embrace unconventional paths. It's about being open to ideas that may seem strange or even crazy at first, but can lead to breakthrough innovations and game-changing solutions. Throughout history, countless individuals have harnessed the power of staying hungry and embracing foolishness. Think about the brilliant minds who dared to challenge the status quo, disrupt industries, and make a lasting impact on the world. They didn't settle for mediocrity or conform to the norms. Instead, they embraced their hunger for success and were unafraid to take bold and unconventional steps. Now, I want to address a common concern that often arises when we talk about embracing foolishness: fear. It's natural to feel a sense of hesitation or even anxiety when venturing into uncharted territory. But here's the thing: by acknowledging and overcoming those fears, we can tap into our true potential. It's about finding the balance between calculated risks and thorough research, ensuring that we make informed decisions while still being open to the unexpected. And let's not forget the role of failure. Embracing foolishness means being willing to fail, learn from our mistakes, and iterate. Failure is not the end. It's a stepping stone on the path to success. Many of the greatest achievements in history were born out of failures and setbacks. It's through these experiences that we learn, grow, and ultimately excel. By staying hungry and embracing foolishness, we unlock doors to personal and professional growth. We tap into our creative potential, uncover innovative solutions, and discover new possibilities that were once hidden. It's about breaking free from the limitations of conventional thinking and pushing ourselves beyond what we thought we were capable of. So, my friends, I invite you to embark on this journey with us. Let's embrace the power of staying hungry and embracing foolishness together. Get ready to unleash your potential, step outside your comfort zone, and make extraordinary things happen. Stay tuned for the rest of this video, where we'll explore real-life examples, strategies for implementation, and inspiring stories of those who have harnessed the power of staying hungry and embracing foolishness. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. The significance of staying hungry. It's not just about having a craving for success. It's about maintaining a burning desire for knowledge, improvement, and progress. You see, staying hungry goes beyond the pursuit of external achievements. It's a mindset, an insatiable curiosity that propels us forward, seeking new challenges, expanding our horizons, and pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible. One of the greatest benefits of staying hungry is continuous learning. When we remain hungry for knowledge, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. We actively seek out opportunities to expand our understanding, to gain new insights, and to develop new skills. By feeding our hunger for knowledge, we equip ourselves with the tools we need to adapt and thrive in an ever-changing world. Think about the most accomplished individuals you know. From groundbreaking scientists to visionary entrepreneurs, they all share one common trait: an unwavering hunger for success. It's that internal drive that pushes them to go beyond their comfort zones, to challenge themselves, and to achieve remarkable feats. Staying hungry also propels us towards personal growth and improvement. When we refuse to settle for mediocrity, we constantly strive to become better versions of ourselves. We set higher standards, embrace challenges, and push ourselves to reach new heights. It's through this hunger for improvement that we tap into our untapped potential potential and unlock new possibilities. But let's address a common misconception. Staying hungry does not mean constantly striving for more without appreciating what we have. It's about finding a balance between contentment and ambition. It's about acknowledging our achievements, but never becoming complacent. Staying hungry is about maintaining that fire within us that fuels our desire for growth and progress. So, my friends, I encourage you to cultivate and nourish your hunger for success. Feed it with knowledge, curiosity, and a willingness to push beyond your limits. Remember, staying hungry is not a destination, but a lifelong journey of growth and discovery. Embracing foolishness for innovation. It's about being open to unconventional, risky, and outside-the-box ideas and actions that can spark remarkable breakthroughs and drive us towards success. Now, when we talk about embracing foolishness, we don't mean acting without thought or reason. It's about being willing to think differently, challenge the status quo, and consider ideas that may seem strange or even crazy at first. It's through this embracing of unconventional thinking that true innovation can flourish. Some of the greatest innovations in history have come from individuals who embraced foolishness. They defied the norms, took risks, and dared to think outside the box. Their willingness to be foolish by societal standards led to breakthroughs that transformed industries, changed lives, and reshaped the world. Think about figures like Thomas Edison, who pursued countless foolish experiments before finally inventing the practical electric light bulb, or Steve Jobs, who challenged the established norms of the tech industry with revolutionary products like the iPhone. These visionaries understood the power of embracing foolishness to drive innovation and create game-changing solutions. When we embrace foolishness, we tap into our creative potential. We break free from the limitations of conventional thinking and open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. It's through this willingness to be foolish that we can generate unique ideas, find innovative solutions, and make a significant impact in our respective fields. And it's not just individuals who benefit from embracing foolishness. Companies that foster a culture of embracing unconventional thinking often find themselves at the forefront of innovation. By encouraging their employees to challenge existing norms, take risks, and explore new ideas, these organizations create an environment that breeds creativity and pushes the boundaries of what's possible. Now, it's essential to acknowledge that embracing foolishness can be uncomfortable. It requires stepping out of our comfort zones, taking risks, and facing the possibility of failure. But it's through this process that we learn and grow. Failure becomes a valuable lesson and an opportunity for improvement. Remember, embracing foolishness doesn't guarantee success every time. However, it does open the door to incredible breakthroughs that wouldn't be possible otherwise. The road to innovation is paved with risks, challenges, and unconventional thinking, but the rewards can be truly extraordinary. So, my friends, I encourage you to embrace foolishness for innovation. Be willing to think differently, challenge the norms, and explore unconventional paths. Break free from the fear of being seen as foolish, and instead embrace the power of daring to be different. You never know what groundbreaking ideas and transformative solutions may arise. Overcoming fear and taking calculated risks. It's about finding the courage to step out of our comfort zones, embrace the unknown, and unlock new opportunities for growth and success. When we talk about embracing foolishness, it's natural to feel a sense of fear or hesitation. After all, taking risks and venturing into the unknown can be intimidating. But here's the key. It's not about completely disregarding caution. It's about finding the balance between calculated risks and thorough research. Overcoming fear is a fundamental step in embracing foolishness. It's about acknowledging our fears, understanding where they come from, and challenging them head-on. By confronting our fears, we gain the power to rise above them and make decisions based on a clear understanding of the potential risks and rewards. Now, when we talk about taking calculated risks, we're not talking about blind leaps into the unknown. It's about conducting thorough research, analyzing the potential outcomes, and making informed decisions. Taking calculated risks involves weighing the possibilities, understanding the potential pitfalls, and having contingency plans in place. Successful individuals and companies understand that progress often requires taking calculated risks. They recognize that playing it safe can limit growth and innovation. By venturing into uncharted territory, they open themselves up to new opportunities, unique perspectives, and breakthrough ideas that can lead to remarkable achievements. However, it's important to remember that taking calculated risks doesn't mean being reckless. It's about being strategic and thoughtful. It's about identifying the risks worth taking and mitigating them to the best of our abilities. By doing so, We position ourselves for success while minimizing the potential downsides. Overcoming fear and taking calculated risks often go hand in hand. When we face our fears and take those calculated leaps, we grow personally and professionally. We expand our comfort zones, discover new strengths, and develop resilience in the face of challenges. It's through this process that we realize our true potential. So, my friends, I encourage you to embrace the journey of overcoming fear and taking calculated risks. Recognize that fear is a natural part of the process, but it shouldn't hold you back from pursuing your dreams and goals. Find the balance between caution and boldness, and trust in your ability to make well-informed decisions. Remember, great achievements often require stepping outside of what's comfortable and familiar. By overcoming fear and taking calculated risks, you open the door to new possibilities, unforeseen successes, and personal growth beyond your wildest imagination. Learning from failure and iteration. It's about embracing setbacks, using them as stepping stones, and continuously improving on our journey towards success. Failure is an inevitable part of any journey towards success. It's through our failures that we learn, grow, and iterate. Rather than viewing failure as a roadblock, we must see it as an opportunity for growth and a catalyst for improvement. Learning from failure starts with a mindset shift. Instead of letting failure discourage us or define our worth, we need to embrace it as a valuable teacher. It's through failure that we gain insights, identify areas for improvement, and refine our approaches. Iteration is key in the process of learning from failure. It involves taking the lessons we've learned, adapting our strategies, and trying again with newfound knowledge. Iteration is not about repeating the same mistakes, but rather making deliberate changes based on what we've learned. Successful individuals and companies understand the power of iteration. They see setbacks as opportunities to refine their ideas, products, and processes. They embrace a culture of continuous improvement, where failure is seen as a necessary part of the journey towards innovation and success. However, learning from failure and iteration require a certain level of humility and self-reflection. It's about acknowledging our mistakes, taking ownership of them, and being open to feedback and new perspectives. By humbly learning from our failures, we become better equipped to tackle future challenges. Learning from failure is not just about making incremental improvements. It's also about fostering resilience and adaptability. When we embrace failure as a learning opportunity, we develop the strength to bounce back from setbacks, navigate uncertainties, and evolve in the face of adversity. Remember, some of the greatest achievements in history were born out of multiple failures and iterations. Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." It's this kind of resilience and perseverance that leads to breakthroughs and true innovation. So, my friends, I encourage you to embrace failure as a valuable teacher and view iteration as an essential part of your journey. Embrace the mindset of continuous improvement, learning, and adaptation. See setbacks as opportunities for growth and transformation. Embracing foolishness for personal and professional growth. It's about stepping outside our comfort zones, challenging conventional thinking, and unlocking our full potential. Embracing foolishness is not about acting without reason or thought. It's about being open to unconventional ideas, taking risks, and embracing the unknown. By doing so, we open ourselves up to new opportunities, experiences, and growth that can propel us forward in both our personal and professional lives. When we embrace foolishness, we free ourselves from the constraints of self-doubt and societal expectations. We give ourselves permission to think differently, challenge the status quo, and explore uncharted territory. It's through this willingness to be foolish that we can discover our true passions, talents, and capabilities. Personal growth is deeply intertwined with embracing foolishness. It's about pushing beyond our perceived limits, trying new things, and embracing discomfort. By embracing foolishness, we embark on a journey of self-discovery, self-improvement, and self-actualization. Embracing foolishness also plays a crucial role in our professional growth. In a rapidly changing world, the ability to think creatively and embrace unconventional approaches is highly valued. By daring to be different, we bring fresh perspectives, innovative ideas, and game-changing solutions to the table. Successful individuals who have embraced foolishness understand that growth and innovation often require taking risks. They embrace failure as a stepping stone and see setbacks as learning opportunities. By challenging the norms and taking calculated risks, they position themselves for extraordinary achievements. Now, embracing foolishness does come with its challenges. It requires courage, resilience, and the ability to navigate uncertainty. It's not always easy, but the rewards can be remarkable. The key is to find a balance between calculated risks and thoughtful decision-making. So, my friends, I encourage you to embrace foolishness for personal and professional growth. Be willing to challenge the status quo, explore new avenues, and take risks. Break free from the fear of failure, and let your curiosity and passion guide you towards remarkable growth and success. Remember, the greatest accomplishments often come from those who dare to be foolish, who refuse to conform, and who have the audacity to think differently. Embrace the power of embracing foolishness, and watch as your personal and professional journey takes on a whole new dimension. Conclusion. Throughout this journey, we've delved into the significance of staying hungry, embracing foolishness, overcoming fear, taking calculated risks, learning from failure and iteration, and embracing foolishness for personal and professional growth. Now, it's time to bring it all together and reflect on the key takeaways. We began by understanding that staying hungry is a mindset of continuous learning, improvement, and pursuit of our goals. It's about never settling for mediocrity and constantly seeking new knowledge, challenges, and experiences to fuel our growth. Embracing foolishness became our guiding principle for unlocking our full potential. It's about challenging conventional thinking, stepping outside our comfort zones, and embracing the unknown. By daring to be different, we open ourselves up to new opportunities, fresh perspectives, and innovative solutions. Overcoming fear and taking calculated risks became our pathway to growth and success. We learned that fear is a natural part of the process, but it should not hold us back. By confronting our fears and taking calculated risks, we expand our comfort zones, discover new strengths, and position ourselves for remarkable achievements. Learning from failure and iteration became our teacher and catalyst for improvement. We recognized that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone towards growth. Through iteration, we refine our approaches, make adjustments, and continuously improve on our journey towards success. And finally, we explored how embracing foolishness leads to personal and professional growth. By challenging the norms, thinking differently, and embracing discomfort, we unlock our true potential, bring fresh perspectives to the table, and become agents of innovation and change. Now, armed with these insights, it's time for you to apply these principles in your own life. Stay hungry for knowledge and improvement. Embrace foolishness by stepping outside your comfort zone. Overcome fear and take calculated risks. Learn from failure and iterate. Embrace foolishness for personal and professional growth. Remember, the journey of staying hungry and embracing foolishness is not without its challenges. There will be setbacks, doubts, and uncertainties along the way, but it's through these moments that we find our true strength and resilience. It's through these moments that we discover what we are truly capable of. So, my friends, as we conclude our exploration of the power of staying hungry and embracing foolishness, I urge you to embark on this transformative journey. Embrace the hunger for knowledge and improvement. Embrace the audacity to be foolish. Embrace the challenges, setbacks, and uncertainties as opportunities for growth. And most importantly, embrace the extraordinary potential that lies within you. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. I hope you've been inspired, motivated, and empowered to stay hungry, embrace foolishness, and unleash your full potential. Remember, the power to create a remarkable life is in your hands. Stay hungry, stay foolish, and make your mark on the world. Until next time.